got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pennick's working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Black 40.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Black 95. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 31. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. first and 10. Penix. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. Offense up to the line fast.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix is going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and long. On to punch, a former All-State punter who grew up just outside of Charlotte. It's Bradley Pinion. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready. Blue striker. Big cut.
Young working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Out wide, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 32. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
from the 16. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They put a receiver in motion right. Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Robinson. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set, ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Penix here from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's gonna get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
And 37.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Young to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Caught, nice game left side. He's at the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Set.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That one's complete, right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits it through the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They send a man in motion. A toss now to Robinson. Juke the defender. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Falcons looking for a score just before the break. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Penix off the play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's got them quite the game here, partners, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Man in motion, out of the slot. On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They motion the tight end over. Penix on third down. That one's caught by Mooney. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes one defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Young on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Young. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Ball down. Ready.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Forced out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go next.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go.
Harbaugh gets it to start the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Luke Ororo.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready. 6/40. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Play fake, Penix. To the sideline and secured by London. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Penix looking to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Design bootleg here. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
60 ready. Ready.
A second down throw for Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Fourth down.
Right blue. Field black. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. He's gotten to his running back, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Lonnie. Down. Ready.
Now a run with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 33-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, here's Young. Buying some time right. He can run it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
It's Young to throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Check smash. Set.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Escapes the pocket. He works it down to the 37. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Pause red. Set. Smash. Yellow. Fourth red. Cycle. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And he's not quite that fast. misled him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Penix working from the gun. Hits his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
They've got first down from the 31.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Set.
Now it's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go. Hut.
Young on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Set, ready.
Counterplay, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On the double.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Check, hut.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Thought that this might be four-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Penix here from the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons up by 4. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Penix. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Black Ultra.
He'll look to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow. Let's go. Blue 32. Blue striker. Watch it. 6.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. To throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
6. Mega. Let's go now. 6. Field, black. Red, cycle. Pause, red. Hut.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Breaks the tackle, still going. Only finds a couple of yards of space in second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Charlotte.